Hi, my name is Pepper. I'm a stand-up comedian based in Chengdu. I tell jokes in English. Every time I invite new friends to our comedy bootcamp/funny English corner, they always ask, can I join if my English is not good enough? Well, the better you are with the language, the more ready you are, of course. But actually, we don't need to be good like a TED speaker first so that we can finally tell jokes in English. And to tell someone your jokes sounds like a TED Talk isn't a very nice thing to say.
I have been told before that some of my stand-up comedy is like a TED Talk from mean people on the internet.
But when comedians finally give a speech on TED, it always hits different because their speech always leave a deeper impression on the audience because it's funnier, which is kind of unfair. So today we're going to dig into how good English is good enough for comedy and the potential learning outcomes you can get as a language learner through telling jokes on the stage. Let's get started. You might be wondering how good English is good enough for stand-up comedy, but remember, comedy is not a language exam. And sometimes you don't even need to say the word to make people laugh. Because no matter where you come from, comedy is a universal language we all speak already as human beings. And telling jokes through the language you choose is just a nice way to connect with your audience. And we also see a lot of foreigners rising up in the Chinese comedy scene too.
他妈跟我说 Harry 你是我见过第一个英国人但是你怎么跟电视上的英国人长得不一样啊我说阿姨我确实跟英国人不一样我是伦敦人
So I'm thinking what they are good at, apart from being the funniest, they're also good at finding laughters in places where people from both cultures can relate to. And this requires strong observational skills and public speaking skills, which can all be improved through day-to-day practice.
I hate verbs in English. I dance, you dance, he dances. Why? Is he dancing more than me? I don't think so. 645 people dance and he dances. How much is this motherfucker dancing?
So instead of wondering how good is good enough, I think it's time we shift our mindset into growth mindset and just start practice speaking by telling jokes. Stand-up comedy helped me improve delivery on stage a lot. When I started doing comedy, an experienced comedian taught me something which till today I'm still really grateful for. He said, your script is good, but you will get more laughs with better delivery. I'm like, what is good delivery? Does Amazon has good delivery? Good delivery on stage just means audience can hear you loud and clear, not only through the words you speak, but also through the voice and your body language. Delivery is important not just in stand-up comedy, it's also important in acting and public speaking in general. I've never learned this musical element of English from sitting in the class. It's only happened after I started telling jokes on the stage. I started to notice great comedians like George Carlin. They always speak with good rhythm, like singing a melody.
Don't forget what we do is oratory. It's rhetoric. It's not just comedy, it's a form of rhetoric. You listen for rhythms, you look for ways to sing at the same time you're talking and to go da-da-dun, 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 dun-dun, and dun, da-dun, dun, 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 da-da-dun, 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 da-da-dun. And it's just natural.
And their punchline is always short, unexpected, and literally strong like throwing a punch. So here is an example of how George Carlin used the rhythm in his set.
And the part I really don't understand, if you're looking for self-help, why would you read a book written by somebody else? That's not self-help, that's help. There's no such thing as self-help. If you did it yourself, you didn't need help. You did it yourself. Try to pay attention to the language we've all agreed on. And a similar A similar mystery to me, motivation books, motivation seminars. Motivation is bullshit. If you ask me, this country could use a little less motivation. The people who are motivated are the ones who are causing all the trouble. Stock swindlers, serial killers, child molesters, Christian conservatives. These people are highly motivated.
So to sum up, if you can communicate in English sentence and you like humor a lot and you are willing to grow through practice, you are ready for stand-up comedy already. So think of doing stand-up comedy as you're doing a funny presentation in English. I mean, it's just a fun way to practice language and improve with a purpose, right? Better communication skills, clear pronunciations, and better stage presence. I mean, the learning outcomes are pretty impressive.